Hey everybody, welcome back into I35 Live. We've got a special treat for you. We've got an NHL exclusive episode coming to you right before the NHL playoffs. As always, I'm your host, Matt, and with me today is not my buddy Ryan. Ryan is actually out of town right now, so I have brought in one of my best friends, Nathan. Nathan, how you doing?
Good. Appreciate you having me on.
Of course, man, of course. So really excited to have you on, Nate, just because, like, our listeners know, me and Ryan's NHL knowledge is lower than like a diehard NHL fan. And I know you know this, but on previous podcasts, for those of you that have listened to it, I mentioned bringing on a friend that knows exclusive NHL knowledge like nobody else I know. This is that friend. This is Nathan. So excited to have you on the podcast, man. Excited to get it going here. So we've got a lot to talk about. We've got a lot on the docket to ring in the 2026 Stanley Cup playoffs. You excited for them?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah?
It's game day. It's game day. We're recording this Saturday. What's the date? I don't even know.
The 18th.
The 18th. Yeah, it's game day, man. The Stars play 4:30 against the stupid Wild. They have some grudge against us because we stole their team or something. So it should be a barn burner, as they say.
It should, and I think stole their team is strong language, right? Because if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure the owner decided to move to a bigger, more reputable market,
Better market.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think maybe some feelings are misplaced. But let me give you guys a little backstory about why I like hockey, and that is because my buddy right here is the one that got me into hockey. Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. So dude, it's been almost a decade.
Jesus Christ.
It's been almost a decade, man.
30 this year, man.
Yeah.
Brutal.
So it's been almost a decade ago. For Nate's birthday, well, his late birthday, I bought us tickets.
I'm not dead. It was just
right. It was just late because your birthday's earlier in the year and the game was in October. So I bought us tickets down in the bottom bowl to go to my very first Stars game. And I wanted to go with Nate because he had talked about it. I saw how much passion he had. I love sports. I'd never been into it, so I wanted to go. So got us tickets. We were 7 rows behind the Stars bench.
Like that,
something like that. We're playing the Winnipeg Jets. Phenomenal game.
Great game.
1-5-2. Absolutely. Yeah. 1-5-2. I think they ended up pulling their goalie at the time. I think it was, I don't even remember.
Probably, yeah. Hellebuck probably at the time still, yeah.
But ended pulling their goalie. It was an insane memory for me. I was there wearing a Dallas Stars hoodie that we had stopped at Rally House to buy because I
think we stopped. I got socks.
You did get socks.
Fun fact about those socks: I wore them for, we both in sports forever. Yeah. So for those of you, if you're listening, you probably are sports fans, so you know about the superstitions. Whether it's underwear, socks, pads, whatever. Hopefully, it's not underwear, but if it is, gross.
If it helps them win, though.
I guess if it helps. But those socks I wore for probably 5 years, not straight, but every game.
Just every day for 5 years.
Every day for 5 years, yeah. They're basically cement now. But, yeah, no, I wore those socks, same socks we got when we went to your first game. I wore them, probably 5 years, every single game, even when they had holes, but they were retired. I think I wore them no playoff game and we lost, so they had to be retired.
Then at that point you got to retire.
You got to get a new one.
Yep.
Like this signed Modano, Brett Hull, and Craig Ludwig signed over here. But
so we don't do video yet because we don't have the capabilities or the cameras or anything. But let me just describe you guys the hat that Nathan wears. It looks like it's from 1999.
It is.
It looks old. It's got that cream color. It's got a black bill on it. It's the 99 Stanley Cup Champions hat, and it's signed by 3 of the most important stars.
Well, 2 of the most important stars, and then Ludwig.
Don't do Ludwig like that.
Well, it was when they retired Zubov's jersey, and they roll out a whole green carpet. For those of you that don't know or haven't been to the American Airlines Center, there's a whole plaza. They roll out a green carpet, and all the teammates of whoever they're retiring the number for walk down the green carpet. And if you're lucky enough, you can get them to sign it. And so I've been trying to get Madonna's signature since I was 5 years old, but I just had it out waiting for Madonna and Hole to pass by, and Ludwig just grabbed it. And I was like, all right, well, I guess this is fine, but cool nonetheless. So that's my superstition now, is this hat.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then at my first game, Nathan actually met another famous star because he ended up sitting right next to me, and then in the row right behind us talking to some people.
Yeah, Marty Turco, for those of you that don't know, I mean, oops. One of the greatest Dallas Stars goalies to not really win anything. Stat-wise, still one of the best. Ottinger is probably going to break every record he has. But, Marty Turco sat right behind us, and I think he knew. We were sitting in, like, the bougie season ticket holder seats.
We were.
Yeah. And so I think he just showed up to some of his friends and said, "What's up?" And I turned around and, like a fanboy, I was like, "Yo, Marty." And, first name base. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
We're cool. So yeah, first name basis with Marty. And I was like, "Yo, can I get a picture? Can I get a selfie real quick?" And sure enough, we did. So great first game.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing first game. So that's how I got into hockey. And let me just tell you, like, they come out in the first period, I'm skeptical. I'm not knowing. It's definitely not as cold as I thought it was going to be. By the time they came out for the third period, I was standing up screaming like I already had known the chance.
We were probably a few beers in as well.
That's very true.
We were, yeah. And you can't say it enough. Yeah, great first game. I'm looking at the picture of the game. It's right in front of us. I was wearing a North Stars jersey, Madonna jersey, and
yep. And that's my hoodie.
That's your hoodie.
I still have that I wore skiing one ski season.
Hell yeah.
And it's just faded to all hell. But
you gotta hang it up.
Oh, absolutely. But so that's how I got into hockey. Nate, I do want to know, because we've been friends forever at this point, but you've been in hockey a lot longer than I have.
I don't think I've ever told you either.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing this story fully. How did you get into hockey?
I had no idea. I was born and raised in Dallas suburb, Texas, and the Stars moved to Dallas in 93, right? We were both born in 96. So I grew up when it was still
fresh. It was the new thing.
Yeah, it was the new thing, right? And late 90s, obviously, 99 Stanley Cup, but the late 90s, early 2000s, the Stars were President Trophy winners, unstoppable force, great team. You could go down the list of names, but the thing that got me into hockey most was my dad used to play in a beer league and was awful. But I have the fondest memories of going to this little sketchy rink off of Cooper Street in Arlington. It was, if anyone's from the area listening to this, there's a giant vacuum store on Cooper Street.
Yep.
Do you know about this one?
I do.
You do? Okay. Yep. So it's definitely a front. They're definitely laundering money there. But it was right around the corner from that. And the fondest memories, it was a blue inline rink. It wasn't ice hockey. It was roller hockey. And it was a blue inline rink. And my dad played with a guy named Sean Griffin and then Barry Davis. Barry Davis was our next door neighbor down in Arlington. And I grew up going there. My parents were divorced, so he usually played on Sundays. And so that was my thing. I would go there on Sundays, and then he would drop me off at my mom's house afterwards. And so just growing up there, and I don't know, what bubble hockey is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like foosball, but
right,
hockey style.
Right.
I remember playing that, and I used to play hockey with bottle caps there. So yeah, just growing up watching my dad play and being surrounded by hockey fans, which is different in Texas because usually it's football, baseball, not hockey.
Correct.
Yeah. And so, but yeah, like you said, hockey was still fresh. But unfortunately, the mid 2000s, early 2010s Stars were ass. Yeah. They were not good. And so, it's just a culmination of a bunch of things. That my dad's friend, Sean Griffin, would come over to our house to watch Stars games. And every time they would score, they would run around the couch and yell "Geegle," Geegle.
Okay.
It's a word they made up.
All right.
And I was a little kid, so I thought it was the funniest thing ever that they would just run around the couch saying "Geegle, Geegle, Geegle." I don't know why, but And then Yuri Letnin played for the Stars, so they would, anytime Yuri Letnin would score, they would sing "Little Yuri Lettinen, Little Yuri Lettinen," and I think it was all just antics to make me laugh, and yeah, so I just have fond memories of that, and we still, me, my dad, and Sean Griffin still go to games. We went to a game 3 weeks ago together. So yeah, that's how I got into hockey. It was my dad, and now we have season tickets. I got a Dallas Stars tattoo. I'm wearing a Dallas Stars hoodie, Dallas Stars undershirt, Dallas Stars hat. So it's kind of my thing now.
You're like, you enjoy the sport. You wouldn't necessarily call yourself a fanatic.
So what? Not definitely, yeah. So
he's obsessed, folks.
Yeah, I'm a Dallas Stars fan, but I'm a hockey fan too. It's not just a one team. Like most people who are Cowboys fans aren't football fans; they're just Cowboys fans.
Right, that's valid.
Maybe not most, but a good portion of people. And you could probably say the same about Dallas Stars fans. Is they're just Dallas Stars fans. They just go to Dallas Stars games. But yeah, no, I enjoy all of hockey. I look at the scores every day, and yeah, it's a lifestyle.
It is. Let me ask you a question before we get into a segment here. Who is your favorite non-Stars NHL player? And when I say non-Stars, I don't mean not on the team currently. I mean not on the team ever.
Not on the team ever. Favorite non-Dallas Stars franchise player. Oh man. Probably I can tell you who it's gonna be.
Okay.
It's gonna be Macklin Celebrini. That kid's insane. Plays for the Sharks. 19 years old, broke the all-time record. A guy, just a nobody named Joe Thornton. I don't know if you know who that is, but yeah, pretty prominent name for the Sharks franchise.
Came back from winning a silver medal in the Olympics and had to go with his teammate to make cupcakes.
Exactly. No, favorite all time. Goodness. When you ask me that question, there's like 90 names that come to my mind, but who do I pick? Non-Dallas Stars. Maybe Pavel Bure.
Okay.
They called him the Russian Rocket. He was just super quick player, amazing. Played for Vancouver, Florida. I don't know where he ended his career, but maybe him. But it's hard not to say Sid or McDavid. But that's kind of like a bandwagon answer. But watching McDavid every time.
I think at this point, though, I think we can say Sid.
Well, 100%.
Because we were in high school, coming out of high school, when Sid was drafted. So
no, he was drafted. He's
played for 20 years, not 10.
Yeah.
So we were
or 5.
10.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've grown up with him.
It's like the generation of quarterbacks that had just ended.
So, the 2011 draft class?
The Breezes,
not 2011, 2006.
This is a hockey podcast, dude, all right?
Sure.
So, yeah, people like Breeze and Brady and Manning. So, people like that, that's who's ending now. We're going to see Sid retire. We're going to see Ovechkin retire. We're going to see...
Supposedly not this season, though.
No, maybe not.
Because he waved off...
he wants 2 more years.
The Pens players.
He wants 2 more years.
Because they were standing around after the game, and he waved them off.
Yeah. So, it's hard not to say Sid. It's hard not to say... oh, no, it's Teemu Selanne. Teemu Selanne, that's my answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah, that's my answer.
Good answer. I love how you stayed away from people like Nathan McKinnon. It's good.
Can I cuss?
Yes. You
Fuck them.
Yeah, it's a podcast. It's okay. All right, let's get back into some modern hockey here. Thank you for that story. That's the first time I've ever heard that fully.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with any kid with the first sport that they fall in love with. Right? Mine was baseball.
Because of your dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely it was.
Yeah.
My dad's got a like, we're sitting in my room of collectibles right now.
You have collectibles in here?
Funny.
For those of you that don't know, there's probably 100 bobbleheads in front of me, probably 300 pictures and plaques of things. So yeah, there's some collectibles in here.
But like my dad has a signed ball out in our living room from the 1973 Texas Rangers team. You know, my dad used to work for Six Flags in the summer whenever he was a kid. Yeah. That's cool. And he would split time between Six Flags and the old Arlington Stadium. And he would go and shag balls for batting practice. And then during the games, he would be down in the
not what's Choctaw now. There was another stadium.
No, before the circle.
Yeah.
He would be in between the stands and the fence where the home runs would fall.
That's sick.
And get those balls cool. Too.
Yeah.
So like it's I think every kid goes through it, right? You find your first sport, you fall in love, right? So like I grew up hearing my dad tell those stories. The Sandlot was a you know what I mean? Like it's I don't know if it was Mighty Ducks for you or
actually probably. I mean, as I've gotten older, it's definitely Miracle.
Right, of course.
But yeah, Mighty Ducks, I mean, great movies.
Absolutely.
Great, all of them. And I think, was it D2? I think the second movie, Mike Madonna had a cameo.
First one.
Was it the first one?
First one, because that's still when they were the North Stars.
No.
Yes, it was.
I'm stupid.
Because they're in Minnesota, the Pee Wee hockey team.
Was it really?
Yes.
But they're wearing Dallas.
No, they're not.
Dude, I'll kill you.
Dude, I'm straight up. Like, I'm being so for real. Because the old Jumbotron thing. It says, the Minnesota North Stars welcome Gordon Bombay and the Ducks.
Okay, maybe it was so for you that don't know, we came from Minnesota. That's the reference earlier. We stole their team. But I think it was the last season that they were the North Stars. They switched their logo to
this one.
Yeah, the one
where it just says stars with the gold star.
The pre-2013 Dallas Stars logo. So the gold star. So maybe that's why they were wearing. I don't know. Either way. Start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Well, speaking about the Stars, let's talk about this current Stars team and what we've accomplished this season. So let's just start with, for the first time in franchise history, they've had 3 seasons in a row with 50-plus wins.
Crazy.
Is that something for those that don't follow hockey the way that you follow hockey? Is that something that is common and it's taken the Stars a while to get there, or is this like some sort of feat that we should revel in?
I don't think you should. I mean, it should definitely celebrate it, but it's probably the same with every sport. I'm biased because I love hockey, but especially with hockey, yeah, it's great, 50 wins. But when you go to the playoffs, you don't have any wins.
Right. It doesn't matter at all.
It doesn't matter at all. There was, I forget what season it was, but I'm probably wrong on this. I think it was the Lightning played the Blue Jackets, and the Lightning was the best team in the league. I think it was the Lightning, but the Blue Jackets swept them. And the Blue Jackets were the last seed going in the playoffs. So, I mean, to my point, is it amazing? Absolutely. Did it take a while to get here? Absolutely. I've been a Stars fan since I was born. And it's crazy to think that when we won the Cup in 99, we had Brett Hull, Yuri Lettinen, Joe Nieuwendyk, Mike Modano, Pat Verbeek, Darian Hatcher, Hatcher's brother, Ed Belfour. We had all these players. You can just go down the list. But we didn't do this. So the talent the Stars have now is
off the charts.
Yeah. And it's ridiculous. I mean, not just the top line, not just the second line, but we have people who are healthy scratches every night. For those healthy scratches, coach's decision not to play, not because they're hurt or anything, but it's someone else's turn to play. We have people who are healthy scratch who other teams would love to have on their third line. There's 4 lines in hockey for forwards. Top line's usually your top players. Bottom line's usually your scrappier, might get in some fights type of players. And so we have people who aren't even playing that could easily be a third line player for some teams out there.
Well, and to your point, just the depth of the Stars roster. I mean, we had injuries in the beginning, right?
Still.
And then we came back from the Olympics and had more injuries.
Yep.
And we still have injuries. Like Rupe won't be available for at least the first round.
Maybe the first round, but yeah, it's not looking.
So,
and same with Heiskanen. We don't know.
Tell me about just the grit that you see in this team and the fact that they are producing the way that they're producing. You know, that we're having wins. We had the 15-point streak where we went 14-0-1. We had Wyatt Johnston and Jason Robertson go 45 and 45 goals apiece. Like, we have all of this production despite all of these injuries.
Yeah, so I think unlike any other sport with hockey. So take basketball for example. My friend CJ, you've met CJ.
Yeah.
CJ's shout out CJ. I don't know if you listen to this, but I'll send it to you. When we got, who did we get? We got someone. It may have been. I don't think it was Rantanen. It may have been Duchesne. It was a few years back when CJ and I were still working together. We got a player, and he asked me. He was like, "Will this put the Stars over the top?" And I mentioned basketball because he's a basketball fan, and you can get a superstar like the Cavs when LeBron was playing. LeBron, correct me if I'm wrong, did he not carry that team? Him and Kyrie?
They had a lot of really good role players, but those were the two main.
Yeah, so basketball is a player sport. Football is a coach's sport, but it really depends on how that's any sport, right? It depends on how the players play. But I think you could take a badly coached basketball team and put LeBron and Kyrie on it, and they could win a championship.
Well, they did.
Exactly. I think you could take a badly coached football team, but if you had Brady and supporting players, you could win a Super Bowl.
The 2020 maybe,
there you go.
Tampa Bay Bucks.
There you go. With hockey, I think you can have superstars, but if you don't know how to coach Edmonton Oilers, you're not going to win a Stanley Cup. Did the Oilers make it 2 years in a row? Sure. But you have arguably the two best players in the world on your team, McDavid and Draisaitl, and you're not winning cups. So I went on a tangent. What was your original question? With the depth, okay, no,
with the depth of the team, despite the injuries.
Yeah, despite the injuries, I think goalie, our coach Glenn, is, I don't know, how do you say his last name?
Golitzson.
I always struggle.
Golitzson.
Yeah, I'm the fan, and I'm struggling to say his name. I think
it's the underbite. We both have underbites.
Yeah, we tread water when we swim. So I think it's the supporting cast. The head coach of the Texas Stars, his name's escaping me right now, but he's our power play coach. Elaine Nazardine is our assistant coach, and we have, I think, the second goals against average in the league.
Second, yeah.
Yeah. So, while we have depth, while our players are gritty, I think it's mainly about the coaching. I think he's coached an amazing team. I think when you see someone else's top line out there, I think he puts the players that combat them the best. Like, we have two of the largest defensemen in the league.
We have the largest average. Like, if you took everyone's defensemen in the league, and this is after the Vancouver trade, and average them together into one person, we have the largest average defenseman.
Exactly. But you don't see them on the ice together all the time.
Correct.
Why? Because we're playing chess out there. And so that's a long-winded way of saying, do I think the grittiness matters? Absolutely. But I think we have more skill than grit, and I think we have better coaching than grit. I think it all comes down to coaching in hockey.
So it starts at the top, trickles down.
Yeah.
Because you could even take it one step further, go above coaching, go to Jim Nill.
We could talk for hours about Jim Nill.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
absolutely.
So
it is a team.
He's our GM,
group.
By the way. Jim Nill's our GM.
There you go. Team group. It is an organizational sport. Everything
Absolutely.
has to hit. Like every
There's
piston
no
has to fire.
superstar you could add onto a team. And you take Vegas's first year. They were an expansion team. We had an expansion draft. And in an expansion draft, you get to choose one player from each team. There's protected players and things like that. But you get to build a team off of teams that already exist. And they went to the Stanley Cup Finals in their first year. They didn't have a superstar. They were just a good team, well coached. So, yeah.
They were. You already kind of alluded to it, but I'm still going to ask this question anyway. So, Stars won the Cup in 99. So, starting at 2000, is the team that we have now, the coach, the GM, everything, are we the best now that we have been since we won?
We're better than the 99 team.
We're better than the 99
better
team.
than the 99 team.
Okay.
Our team now, if we went against the 99 team, would trample them.
Like, not even close.
Not even close.
Okay.
Not even close. It's just a different style of hockey too. Now the Sabres, who we played in the Stanley Cup Finals, they didn't really have amazing players on their team. Dominic Hasek was probably their best player, and he was the goalie. And so, to my point again, supporting players will get you a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
We haven't had, in Dallas Stars history, not North Stars, we haven't had a 100-plus point player a season until Robertson 3 seasons ago?
That was 2.
2 seasons ago. And so, again, just reinforcing my point. Yep. You don't need superstars. So by and large, are we a better team? Absolutely. Do I think there's similarities? Yes. But we are much better team now than when we won the Cup.
Okay. Well, you said Cup, so let's transition. Let's talk about this year's playoffs. So I'm going to have you get your phone out so that way you can look at the bracket, because I know you know it, but I know you don't have it memorized. I'm going to fire off some questions here, and I just want to get your opinion on just everything here. So Let's start with this. Look at the East, and I want you to tell me, was it seeded correctly, and who is
it's not seeded correctly?
Because that's my first question is, do you, like every other fan and every other, I think, NHL player, hate the way the seeding works in the playoffs right now?
Yes.
Okay. And then the follow-up to that is, how would you reseed that to have the matchups you want?
I think you reseed it like any other normal human being that's not
1 and
Gary
8,
Bettman,
2 and 7. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
would reseed it. So for if you don't know, the playoffs in general, playoffs usually best team plays worst team, second team plays second worst team,
on and on and on.
On and on and on.
Yep.
In hockey, that's not. You want to explain it?
No, you got it.
So in hockey, that's not how it works at all. So for the first round, we finished second in our division. We're playing the third best team in our division.
Sure are.
In the conference, actually.
Yep.
Yeah. So the issue with this is you're eliminating, which, I mean, this is the point of the playoffs. The best team should win, but it's the first round of the playoffs. The best team should go against the worst team. You shouldn't have what might be a conference final in the first round of the playoffs.
What would be the conference
or the second
final,
round of the playoffs. Like last year, we played Colorado first round.
Mm-hmm.
That should have been a conference final game.
Yep. And even when we played Winnipeg in the second round, that probably also should have been
100%.
a conference final.
100%. And then by the time, and this is just my bias talking probably, by the time we get to the Edmonton Oilers,
we're gassed.
We've beaten a very, very, always very good Colorado team. We beat the President Trophy winner, best team in hockey. And then we have to play Connor McDavid and the supporting cast of Connor McDavid. Mm-hmm. You're gassed. How are you going to win that? And that's the issue is, was Edmonton the better team? Yeah. But had we not had to play two juggernauts, we do this every year too. Every single year. And this is hopefully third or fourth year in a row.
This is the fourth year. This if we go, this will be the fourth year in a row.
So fourth year in a row. And we're going to be gassed either way. So who will we might have to play? Or if you had another question, go ahead. But
that you're probably actually leading into my other question, which is, give me your picks for the conference final games.
Do you just want to go through the
Let's
playoff?
do it.
You want round by round?
Go for it.
You want to name the teams and I'll tell you the picks?
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go East-West.
Okay.
Round 1, you got Buffalo-Boston.
I think Buffalo takes that in 5. So it's best of 7.
Right.
I don't know how familiar your fans are with
I'll be super real. I think the longest segment we've had about hockey was about the Olympics.
Okay. So yeah, it's best of 7. So first of 4 games wins the series. It's just like when you played rock, paper, scissors. Oh, best of 3, right? Yeah. You have to win 2 to win. So best of 7 moves on.
Okay.
So I think Buffalo in 5.
Okay. And then you got Tampa Bay and Montreal.
That's an interesting one because Tampa's always been just good for the past forever.
Totally agree.
Montreal came out of nowhere and was good this season. I don't think they have the experience to go far, but I think it's going 6 games, Tampa.
6 games, Tampa. Okay. I'm going to put a quick pin in this just because I had a buddy of mine at work bring this up, and I think it's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. I asked him, about just the Stanley Cup final. He goes, I wouldn't hate an all-orange Stanley Cup final, meaning Anaheim and Philly.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
Okay. I mean, yeah, no experience in Anaheim and Philly. It's just Philly. They're not going to go. Yeah, they have experience, but they haven't been good in years. So
yeah,
they barely squeaked into the playoffs.
I really wanted to get your opinion on that because
Would all orange be cool? Sure, I guess, but it's not
all right.
happening.
Staying in the East, still round one, Carolina and Ottawa.
Carolina and 4 sweep.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I saw something. You know that corgi, that predicts the playoffs.
Oh, where he's standing on the stair landing,
stairs,
and the guy throws.
He picked Ottawa, and I'm like, this corgi doesn't know shit, dude. But he might be right. But I think Hurricanes were second best team in the league this year.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna be so real. When I see that corgi pop up on my feed and it picks my team, or I see the video after the game has taken place and it picks my team and we already won, I'm like, this is the smartest dog I've ever seen in my life.
Smartest dog ever. Yeah.
Like
100%.
Yeah. So
but it's funny when he picks the other team, I'm like, this Corey doesn't know shit. This
right?
guy's stupid.
Beef with dogs. It's always great.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Last round one in the East. You got Pittsburgh, Philly. I'm assuming you're going to go Pittsburgh based off of what you already said about Philly. In 7.
In 7. It's Battle of Philly. I'm stupid.
Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Okay.
Pennsylvania.
Got it.
It's the Battle of Pennsylvania. So always, I don't think they have much beef right now, but the same state.
Oh, I totally agree.
It's just going to be, the stadium's going to be divided every single game.
Yep.
So, but I think Pittsburgh, you have Crosby, Malkin, you have all these Letang, Carlson. Pittsburgh's, they're going to win. For
those of you that didn't catch that, he said Letang, not Let's Hang.
Yeah, Chris Letang.
It's going to be the same thing whenever the NHL expands and we have a hockey team in Houston.
I hope that never happens.
I hope it doesn't either.
But
I could absolutely see it.
I think Atlanta's probably going to get a team before Houston and maybe Arizona again.
Would they? Okay. Would you prefer the Thrashers to come back over the Coyotes?
I don't have a preference.
Okay.
But I think I have a Thrashers jersey, so sure.
Fair enough.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let's stay in the East. We'll go round 2. So, Buffalo, Tampa Bay.
I think Buffalo has a good team this year.
They have a really good team.
Really good team
that we just beat.
I was just about to say that we beat them, and it was a close game.
Very close.
But I think that just shows how strong
the West is.
Yeah. And the East is a very strong, and this is where people argue. It's, teams in the West have over 100 points. The West must be easy. The East, you can make the playoffs with, what's the I don't think you can check on there, but I think the lowest seeded team in the East has like 86 points and they made the playoffs, or 89 points, something crazy like that.
I mean,
and the Avalanche have 112 points, 115, something like that.
I don't think they made 115.
So you get 2 points per win in the league, and then 1 point for an overtime. If you make it to overtime, you get 1 point if you lose. So I think the West is just better. I'm biased on that though, but I think Buffalo doesn't have, again, experience. This is the first time in 14 years, something crazy like that, that they've made the playoffs. Yeah. So when you don't have experience in the playoffs, and it's like, oh, it's just hockey
and playoffs as the one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So they have home ice advantage. Yeah. Great, it's going to be great for them. But if you just don't have, you got to play with broken ankles. Yeah. You have to play with broken wrists. You have to play with broken ribs. After the season's over, all these players say, I tore my MCL round 1.
Yeah.
It's like they're still playing.
Yeah.
Hockey is just different. I saw LeBron land on his elbow and had to go sit. And Jack Hughes took a stick to the mouth and scored a game-winning goal for a gold medal.
Yeah.
So it's a different breed of people, and maybe a little, I won't say the R word, but a little.
There's some psychosis in there.
Yeah,
it takes a interesting amount of, I'm going to say, just straight up determination
or stupidity, however you want to look at it.
But, and I'm going to say just pure rage and hate for the people you're playing in 100%. Order to get to the cup.
100%. So no, I don't think Buffalo wins that. The Lightning, better coach, better supporting staff. So I think Lightning take that in 6.
Okay. And then you got Carolina and Pittsburgh.
It's hard not to say Carolina, but I think Carolina's cursed.
That's fair.
I don't think they can make it deep in the playoffs. So I'm going to go Pittsburgh in 7.
Okay. So your Eastern Conference Finals matchup would then be the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Tampa.
I wasn't going to have you answer that yet.
Oh.
That's okay. We can just go there. Go ahead. Tell me.
No,
it's fine. I was going to go to the other side of the bracket. So tell me why Tampa.
They're just a better team. That's what it comes down to. It's, yeah, you have Crosby, you have Malkin, all the players I just said, but I think Tampa's just a better team. Now, anything can happen, but I think Tampa wins it in 6.
All I'm saying is if there's a chance for history to repeat itself, that would be dope.
Talking 2020?
No.
What are you talking?
I'm talking 1999.
Oh, for
Buffalo?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Maybe.
I'm just saying. That's why, like, whenever I saw Buffalo was in, I was like,
yeah.
If they're hockey
now there's
gods
no rule
and script
about
writers,
there's no rule about the foot, so they can't complain this time.
Well,
and they have the same coach.
I know they're still complaining. All right, over to the West. I'm gonna go reverse order from how I'm looking at this here. So I'm gonna give you Edmonton and Anaheim. Please just say Anaheim. Please just say Anaheim.
Does Edmonton have Draisaitl? I mean, I saw something. I haven't seen anything set in stone for Draisaitl's return. So they have Draisaitl, Edmonton.
Okay.
In 5.
Okay.
Anaheim's a good team. They're a good young team. Again, I sound like a broken record. No experience.
Yeah.
But their coach has experience.
Mm-hmm.
So, to my point earlier, it might come down to the coach. Better coach team. You're playing chess. But Edmonton's been to the finals the last 2 years. So, I'm going to go Edmonton even without Draisaitl.
Okay. And then you got Vegas and the team that I consistently forget exists, Utah.
Yeah. So, if you don't know, Utah moved from Arizona 2 years ago. They were
2 years ago because last year they were the Utah Hockey Club.
Team. Yeah. Yeah, the Washington football team. Same.
We can talk about that if you want to. Their alternates for this year are sick.
Oh, they're sick. Definitely a homage to Redskins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can
absolutely.
I say that? Is that offensive?
That's what they were called. I mean, it's not what they're called anymore, but I don't.
The Redskins. But I think Vegas wins. They're just a better team.
Okay. And then
in 5.
Okay. Colorado Kings.
I hope the Kings pull up a crazy upset, but I think it's Colorado in 4, man. I think they sweep them.
Oh, and just like they don't even breathe heavy.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think they. But this is also. I complain about having to play juggernauts, but the issue with Colorado is they play McKinnon almost 30 minutes a night, Makar 30 minutes a night. So by the time they get against a team like us who has depth, which works in our favor, McKinnon, joke artist, we've all seen it. We saw it on the grand stage in the Olympics. You said you already talked about that, but yeah, I think they walk over the Kings.
Can I just say that Colorado's coach, his hair makes him look like someone from Whoville.
Dude, he looks like the mayor from Whoville. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe like a villain. If a villain was in Whoville, that's not the Grinch. That's him.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Us in Minnesota.
I mean, I'm going to say us, but it might be a cop-out answer. It could go 2 ways. I don't think it ends in 5. I don't think it ends in 6. I think it ends in 4 or in 7.
We
sweep them, or it's a battle
until Game 7. And anything can happen in Game 7.
If our game a couple weeks ago against Minnesota is foreshadowing of anything that's going to happen in the playoffs, I'm scared that we are going to be too gassed to make it to the finals again.
Love that.
Yeah, but we have a different coach. And this is my thing. I think our trade deadline acquisitions this year, because there were so many people you could pick up on a rental. Like, I don't think Quinn Hughes plays for Minnesota next year. I think because he hasn't signed anything.
Right.
It's just a rental.
Right.
So I think he goes and plays in New Jersey with his other two brothers. So Jack and Luke, they both play on New Jersey.
Yeah.
But everyone was like, we should get a rental, we should get a superstar and just go all in and win the cup this year. But what we did was we went and picked up Tyler Myers, who I'm not a big fan of, by the way. He's just big. Do you know what his nickname was in Vancouver?
No.
The Chaos Giraffe. So whether it was good chaos or bad chaos,
there was going to be chaos.
Chaos, and he's tall, so giraffe.
Right.
So I don't love him. I think he has like a -4 or 5. You can check the stats here in a bit, but I don't love him. Michael Bunting, great little fourth liner. He's like a Blackwell, Sam Steele. Sam Steele also could be a first liner on most teams,
except for the offsides he had against Buffalo. That really upset me.
100%. But I think our pickups this year are gonna prevent us being gassed when it matters most. So
because we have more depth,
100%. Foxa will be back, Rupe will be back, and then we have, like I said, healthy scratches that are going to play eventually. So, and we have some good guys in the AHL that could come up as well. So,
okay,
I say us in 4 or in 7.
Okay,
but I never. Wally knows this. Do you go by Matthew or Wally?
Matt on the podcast, but yeah, you can go.
Fun little short story.
There you go.
Wally, Matt. When we were, I probably knew you for 3 years or so. And he was starting to get into like, we're growing up, we're becoming adults, like mid-20s ish.
Yeah.
And Matt was like, hey, Nate, we're getting older. Would you mind calling me Matt instead of Wally? And I was like, yeah, not going to happen, man. Sorry. So you guys know Matt. I know Wally. But, yeah.
So Vegas, Edmonton.
Vegas.
Oh, you're not even going to think about it. You're just Vegas.
Yeah, I think it's Vegas. I think McDavid's too determined,
especially after the Olympics,
to win a cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
And is there such thing as too determined? Yeah, I think it could be a detriment because you have something.
Because it can be blinding.
100%. And when there's an opportunity to pass, McDavid, can he dangle the puck through an entire team by himself? Absolutely. But I think he relies on that maybe a little too much sometimes, kind of like McKinnon does. But when you're that good, you can do whatever the hell you want. I don't care.
Yeah, I totally agree. And then you have us in Colorado.
Vegas in 6.
Okay.
Us in Colorado. Us in 6.
Okay. Do you think it's some crazy Mikko Rantanen takeover again?
No. I think that was a gift from the gods. I don't think something like that happens again. But I think it's a whole team effort. But I think, just like I said, McDavid's too determined. I think the Avalanche, we have nothing to lose when we play the Avalanche except advancing, right? They have everything to prove. All we have to do is play our game. They're going to come in every game. This is going to sound so stupid. They're going to come into every game trying to beat us, which obviously is the goal.
Right, but what you mean by that is like mentally they are trying to beat us because we have been...
They have to beat us.
We've been their kryptonite just like Edmonton has been ours.
100%. So they have to beat us. And I think the overdetermination from McKinnon and Makar, 2 of the top 5 players in the world, easily. I just think we're just a better team. We're a better team. Now, the season series may not show that. Every game went to a shootout, I think. Maybe I think every single game went to a shootout.
I think every game did.
Yeah.
Because we played the first one in November.
Well, except the last one. They beat us 2-0.
But we beat them in a shootout in November.
Correct.
And then we didn't play them again until March.
Shootout.
Where it went to a shootout and they won.
Yep.
And then did we play them a third time where we won in a shootout?
No, we
only played them 3 times?
4.
So what happened in the third game?
They won. I was at that one. They won in a shootout.
Okay, so So we won shootout, they won 2 shootouts, and then they won 2-0.
Yep.
Was Casey DeSmith in goal for that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So yeah, I think we take it.
Okay, so then that means It's us in Vegas. Surprise, surprise.
Us. I hate Vegas so much, but I'm taking us. I think we're very similar when it comes to talent and depth, but can you name someone on Vegas's fourth line?
I can name you someone on their LTIR.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. If you know hockey, you know why that's funny. But well, I guess it's our job to explain why that's funny.
There you go.
Yeah. A player on their team, Mark Stone, an LTIR is long-term injured reserved. And every year, something happens to him where he goes on LTIR. And why is that important, Wally?
Because whenever you bring them off of LTIR in the playoffs, it doesn't affect your salary cap.
Exactly. So it's a little loop in the system. Yeah. It's dumb. Nobody likes it, but it exists. So.
It does. And Vegas exploits it every year.
Every year. Same person every year, too.
Yep.
But I think we have similar teams. I just think I'm biased, so I'm just going to say us. But my unbiased opinion, I think we're a better team.
Okay. So that means you're looking at a rematch of 20, and it's us and Tampa Bay.
Yes. And I hope the overdetermination bug doesn't get us.
Like it's going to get Vegas and Edmonton.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm scared.
I know. You're very superstitious, and I know you're very
I
know you're very nervous right now, so I'm not going to make you finish out the bracket.
I'm even nervous for today.
I know.
It's like we should win, but
what if we don't?
Then they steal one
at home.
But this is the best part about the playoffs this year. We're I think we're the third best road team in the league.
Yeah.
So if we play Colorado, I think we steal a game first because they have home ice advantage, right?
Yeah.
The best team in the league. So if you're the best team in the league, it's 2-2, 1-1-1. That's how the 7 games work. So you play 2 wherever, home ice advantage.
That's how baseball used to be.
Yeah.
Until it went to the 2-3-2.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
2-3-2.
Yeah, it's been 2-3-2 for like a number of years now.
Do you like it?
I have to say that I don't mind it because that was the format in which the Rangers won their first World Series.
Gotcha.
So I have to kind of be okay with it no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A little bit.
But I preferred the 2-2-1-1-1.
Okay.
Because it just that's when home ice or home field means more.
Gotcha.
Because game 6, if the non-home field advantage team in any sport is down, we got to have game 6. You get to do it at home. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
And so then you have to go back on the road, and then the team with the home field advantage gets to pack their home building.
100%.
So I prefer that.
Yeah.
But the 2-3-2 logistically for travel in any sport makes sense.
Yeah. I would, rather than bouncing back and forth. Yeah.
Exactly.
But no, yeah, I'm nervous for, I don't like to, so I don't do the bracket challenge. I don't, this is another superstition setting in, but we haven't made it. So maybe this year I do the bracket challenge and maybe I switch something up. Or maybe I just say, I think I posted the 8th game of the season. Matt Duchene had a nasty spinorama assist to Tyler Seguin.
Oh,
remember this?
Yes.
And I posted it on Facebook, and I said, "No jinx here. This team is cup bound." And that was back in, I think, late October that I posted that. So I'm just going to say we're winning the cup this year. I'm going to say it. I'm saying it right here. You heard it here first.
Okay.
We're winning the cup this year. Us against Tampa. We'll win it in 5.
In 5.
In 5. We have home ice advantage. We'll win it in 5.
Okay. And and here's the thing. If you want to, whatever kind of part this plays in it, there's no bubble. This isn't the bubble cup.
This isn't, which, since we lost, that cup doesn't count.
Okay.
But if we won,
then it absolutely
then it would count. I think the fans matter. And people who've played against us has said Dallas is one of the harder places to play. If y'all haven't been to a Stars game and you're listening to this podcast, what are you doing?
Yeah, go.
Seriously, Wally's into it now.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go. It's one thing to watch it. I get that you don't like it on TV. I've played soccer my whole life. I can't watch soccer on TV.
Yeah.
But hockey, I can watch on TV. But if you haven't gone, you need
I have said this for years, ever since I went to my first one. There is no better atmosphere in sports than playoff hockey.
100%. Those towels.
You cannot get a better one.
I'll get goosebumps. Dude, I can run through a brick wall right now.
I'm telling you, man. Like, you can't. There is no better sports atmosphere. There just isn't. And it doesn't even like. Yeah, I love going to Stars games and I love watching the Stars play in the playoffs. I'll be straight up. Like, the fans in the Stanley Cup final, I don't care if it's not our team. Like, I care, but like if I watch the Stanley Cup final, those fans are rocking, dude. It's insane.
My all-time favorite, and I'll be the first to start this chant. My all-time favorite in the playoffs is when we're up 2-0, you just start chanting the goalie's name for the opposing team. Oh, it's the best, dude. The whole stadium is chanting Bennington or whatever it is.
I hate Jordan Bennington.
Yeah, his nose gets in the way, dude. He has a giant nose. I don't know if you've noticed that, but
I just don't like him because he's not good until it's against us. 100%. Again, until it's against the team that I'm rooting for. In 2018, 2019, something like that, we beat the Preds in round 1 when we were a wild card team and went up to St. Louis, and Jordan Bennington was just locked down.
Was he their goalie?
Yes. Last year
was?
Yes.
Brutal.
Last year against us and the Four Nations, USA and Canada.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just a lockdown goalie. And then he goes and plays for the Blues again.
Year, though?
Well, I know. But then he goes and plays for, the Blues again back in the regular season, and he's awful.
Yeah. I hate players like that.
I can't stand him.
I hate players like that.
Like, stop. Like, if you're going to be bad, just be bad.
100%.
Like, Stuart Skinner is just bad.
Bad.
Like, he's
unless
just
he
bad.
Plays us.
Well, I know.
He's another one of he's probably my Jordan Bennington. Stuart Skinner, terrible goalie. Terrible for Oilers, terrible for the Penguins now. But when we play him in the Western Conference Finals, he saves everything. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's what makes a decent player is showing up when your team needs you the most, like Ottinger against Calgary a few years back. Rest in peace, Johnny Gaudreau.
Yep.
But yeah.
Let me just say, and I've said this, you guys have heard me say this. I will now and forever never talk any crap about Connor Hellebuck ever again.
Oh, no, you can't.
I can't.
You can't. So my dad and I...
You have to defend him from now until the end of time.
End of time. My dad and I, we were at the most recent Winnipeg game when we beat them, I think, 3-0. We had a shutout.
Yeah.
And people started chanting Hellebuck to, like, get in his head. I was like, shut up! You don't talk to Mr. USA like that. That's our goalie. So, you can't say one bad thing about Hellebuck.
No, you can't.
No.
And
he won us the gold medal.
Absolutely.
By the way. If you don't know, he was our goalie for USA's goalie for the Olympics.
Well, and that's actually where I'm fixing to head. So, do you have any final thoughts on the playoffs before we move?
It's my favorite time of year.
Okay.
I hate it.
Okay.
I'll be stressed.
Yep.
From now until middle of June.
Yep.
I'll be stressed.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good for my health. I won't show up to work sometime. So I'm excited. I am stressed. I think it'll be an exciting playoffs this year. I think anything could happen in any series. It starts tonight. We'll see.
Yep.
Stars, Cup, 5 games.
Got it. So Ryan and I have talked about this at length on another episode, but I do want to get your opinion on our own miracle. It's 46 years to the day.
Yep.
And like Team USA Hockey just went out and they just did the dang thing.
Yep.
So I want to know, like, our viewers already know, like, Ryan and I's perspectives, where we were, our reactions. I want to know yours. Where were you? How did you react
for the gold medal game?
Yes.
So I, just like most, I think, Americans that day who care about sports, we woke up at 7 a.m., got our coffee. If you're crazy, cracked a beer.
Yep.
7 a.m.
Yep.
I was watching it on my computer at my desk, and I was watching it with some buddies on Discord. We had our cameras on. I had my USA jersey on, and Had no expectation of us winning that game. Canada, by and large, better team.
Oh, yeah.
Way better team. Now, if Robertson would have made the U.S. team, we may have been a little bit better. There's some bias there, some hatred towards Bill Guerin, who, by the way, is the GM of the Minnesota Wild, who we play in the playoffs for the first round. And I hope we...
Easy.
Hope we win. But no, I had no expectation of us winning that game. And when you go back and watch it, or if you watch it live, we should not have won that game. McKinnon missed a wide open net. McDavid had 2 breakaways. Celebrini had a breakaway. We had no business winning that game. No business at all. But this is where a bunch of the Canadian fans were complaining. Hockey shouldn't be decided 3-on-3. By the way, they won in 3-on-3 to make it to the gold medal game. So shut up. 3-on-3 overtime. But when you look at the overtime, who was on the ice for them when we scored? Do you know?
McDavid, McKinnon, and...
all the mix.
Oh, okay.
Makar. Yeah. So McDavid, McKinnon, Makar. Probably the 3 best players in the entire world on the ice at one time. And we had Larkin, Werenski, and Jack Hughes.
Yep.
What are we talking about? We had no business winning that. So it starts with a crazy save by Hellebuck, right?
Yep.
And then a breakout, which this is my point with the playoffs. If you look at McDavid and McKinnon skating back I think McKinnon was either way. They were gassed. They were gassed, and so as soon as Jack Hughes got that puck, I knew it was in. I stood up with the hands in the air, started screaming at 9 a.m. in the morning, jumping around. I live in an apartment, so my neighbors probably hated me. But yeah, no business winning that game. Am I happy we did? Was it a miracle? Sure. But we had no business doing such, which neither did us in the 80s.
Yeah.
Against...
I held it together.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't cry. And then they brought out Johnny's kids.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And
that made me tear up.
I lost it.
That was awful. Yeah.
So I was.
If you don't know, Johnny Gaudreau, one of the better, probably a top 10, maybe top 10, top 20 player in the league easily. Him and his brother, what was it, 2 years ago now? 3 years?
2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah. Him and his brother were
3
years. Were back home for his sister's wedding, and they were riding their bike kind of late at night, and they got struck by a drunk driver. They both died, I think, on site.
I think they were dead on the scene.
Yeah, they were both pronounced dead on the scene. And his brother played minor league, I think. I think he played minor league hockey. So, yeah, he was probably one of the better United States-born players in the recent years. Mm-hmm. And so for the team picture after they won the gold, they brought their Johnny Gaudreau's kids out on the ice and took pictures with them. And I saw a cool picture when McKinnon missed the wide open net. There was like a is opaque? Oh, is that the right word? Where you can see through something? Opacity? Like
sure.
It was basically like a ghost of Johnny Gaudreau with his stick out, blocking McKinnon's shot. Dude, that got me too. I was like, so cool. But no, it's a long-winded answer to your question of where I was, but we did not deserve to win that game, but neither did the college kids against Soviet Russia back in the day. So it's our own miracle.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I was tired of talking about Miracle on ice, and I think most U.S. fans, even the guys who were on that team, Miracle team,
like let it go.
Come on, it's time for this generation to step up, and probably the best U.S. team we've ever had this year, but still so far behind Canada.
Oh yeah.
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Want to wrap up here with things that kind of happened towards the end of the season.
Okay.
Talk about retirees. So obviously we know with him waving off the Penguins, we know Ovi's probably not going to retire this season. Does he retire next season? Do you think it's 2? Do you think he plays for another 3? What are your thoughts there?
I think Ovi has a little ego to him.
Okay.
I think you have to for being as good as he is.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wants to reach 1,000 goals. and I think he can easily do it by standing in the same spot he's always stood in.
Yep.
The fact that he can score the same way for 20 plus years is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous that he can score from, and it's great that he broke Gretzky's record in that same spot.
Yep.
Amazing. It's sad, man. It's bitter. I'm changing my answer.
Okay.
It's not Solani. It's Ovechkin. I'm all over the place. My answer from earlier, it's not Solani. It's Ovechkin. Ovechkin, have you seen his first shift in the league? Have you seen that video?
The very first one? No. Yeah.
He just goes and destroys. So, fun fact about Ovechkin. Most goals all time in the NHL, beating Gretzky's record this past year.
Yeah.
Or a year ago.
Yeah.
Care to guess where he's at on the all-time hits list?
Second.
Third.
Okay.
He's third all-time in hits. So not only is he scoring, but he's hitting people too. So, side tangent. I know we moved on from the playoffs, but I think the series against Minnesota and Dallas, our boys gotta. I meant to mention this. We don't really have a true brawler anymore. I guess you could.
It'll be Bish once he develops into it.
100%. But Yakov Trinin, or these national broadcasts, they're going to call him Trinian. I can't stand when they call him Trinian, but Yakov Trinin for the Wild has the most hits in the league by like over 100. So I think it's going to be a scrappy series. Anyways, so it's sad. Yeah, our Tom Brady is retiring for hockey. Hockey fans, Tom Brady is retiring in the next 5 years, and I think it'll be 2. I think he said 2 more years. He wants a 2-year contract.
Okay.
So whether it happens or not, I don't know. But he's also said he wants to finish his career in the KHL, the Russian Hockey League.
Okay. So then, same question for the other side of that game. When does Sid retire?
I don't know. I can't get a read on Sid because he's still a point per game player. He doesn't necessarily look like he enjoys it as much anymore. I don't know if that makes sense, but like
it does. I think if
same with like McDavid.
So here's okay. So that would be a different answer for me. So here's how I view Sid. If the Pens have a bad season and they get a high draft pick and they draft some kid, okay, Sid will stay 1 or 2 more seasons after that to mentor that kid, and then he retires, like Dirk did with Luka.
Yeah, probably. There were talks that Sid was going to get traded to a cup contender this year, but now they're in the playoffs, and so they're a cup contender, right?
Right.
But it's just like a Mike Modano situation. Modano ended his career with the Red Wings. It's like, why would we ever trade Modano? Well, it's to maybe help him get one more cup, right? I don't know if Sid seems like a lifer, which I respect 100%. I don't respect it if you're like Calvin Johnson. Like, get off the Lions. Dude, you could have won a Super Bowl 5 times with another team. But I respect the loyalty. So I honestly don't have an answer for Sidney. I want it to be never, just because I grew up watching him and Ovechkin duke it out. But the time's coming. He's almost 40?
Yeah. I'll never forget the first game that you and I went to where Dallas was playing the Penguins and Sidney Crosby scored. And I'm groaning just like everyone else is groaning. And just like, Sidney Crosby, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I mean, great. He was the Gretzky of the 2000s. He was the next generational talent.
Sid the Kid.
Now it's been McDavid for the last 10 years. There was a crazy stat about McDavid that I saw.
Okay.
I can't remember. I'm saying this crazy stat and I don't remember it off the top of my head, but it's like most points since 2010. And he's first on the list. He was drafted in 15.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. So McDavid's crazy. I don't think anybody will ever beat Gretzky's point total, but I think McDavid is a better player than Gretzky ever was. I think he'll be regarded as the best of all time. Okay. By the time because he's only been in the league 10 years.
Yeah.
He has over 1,200 points. So if he plays another 10, like most people, 20 years in the league, Ovechkin, Crosby. They're in year 2022. I think it's 22 years. 20.
I thought they were drafted in 06.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know when Sid will retire. Probably next 5 years. Same with Ovi.
Okay.
Next 5 years for both of them.
And then last one. Will Corey Perry play until he's 50?
I don't know, man. He's a ageless wonder, kind of like Yager, right? But
yeah.
No, how old is he now? Do you know? 40.
He's in his 40s.
43 somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. But I don't know. Usually the team that he plays on, they make it to the Cup finals. So
they just lose.
Yeah, they just lose.
That's the curse. It's like, do you
but
sign
now,
Corey Perry?
Now, if it's Dallas Lightning, what side is he on this time?
Yeah.
He's on the Lightning this time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I don't think he'll play till he's 50. But he also seems like the guy that can't walk away. So you think he's going to retire, and then he just loves it too much, and that's, I think. Not to go on another tangent, but I think a lot of athletes don't know how to live. It's like coming out of jail, and very different scenario, obviously.
Right.
But when you come out of jail, you've been in jail for 20 years. How do you incorporate into the normal world? All you've known is jail. Well, if all you've known is professional sports and you have nothing to train for anymore, except for just staying in shape, how do you reincorporate into society?
Like what do you do? Like if you retire, you've made your millions.
Is reincorporate a word?
Reintegrate, I think is what you're...
That's what I was looking for.
Reintegrate into society.
I didn't graduate college, for those wondering. I was busy watching Stars games. So
I don't think anyone was wondering that.
Well, now you know.
But yeah, I think to your point, like you've made your millions, right? You retire, but you're not looking to do anything else because you're, I don't know, 40. I mean, you either get into broadcasting or become an analyst.
You might be a good broadcaster.
I think Sid would.
Yeah.
Oh, Perry.
Yeah. Perry might be a good broadcaster. Sid would be a good coach. Sid might coach. Because I don't think he's married.
Sidney Crosby?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think he's married or has kids.
Huh. That's... Huh. I don't know why I thought he was married and also had children, but I guess maybe not. I don't know. Do they replace, like...
No, he is not married.
Huh. Do they replace, like, Biz or Messier or anybody?
No, I think Biz just adds... Biz is just a hockey guy, dude. He's my favorite commentator. He's just a dude.
Watching Biz go back and forth with these players, just in the interviews, it's so funny.
He's just a guy, and I think
that you need that.
Huh?
You need that.
You need that, yeah.
It's like you need Pat McAfee and, conversely, the other side of that coin, when Coach Saban on College Game Day.
100%. 100%. My favorite, again, just my favorite Pat McAfee is, give me Alabama!
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Give me Alabama.
Absolutely. But, I mean, you can't, like, Biz does stuff like that. You know, Biz,
he's chirping.
Biz chirping Brad Marchand.
The best.
Oh, my God.
The best.
Because they chip right back.
So I think hockey players have the best chirps in the entire world. I don't think you can get under skin like hockey players do. The things that they will study your ancestry to have something on you just to mentally get in your head. So
I saw a video. It was I don't know if it was junior league or whatever. This zebra was kicking this kid out of the game. This kid skated like 3 feet in front of him, turned around, hit one of these. It just like a three blind mice kind of thing.
Yeah.
That cracks me up is like when the ego of the Stripes has to be brought into it.
100%.
Because they like no one's safe. Like players are going to chirp zebras.
Absolutely.
Like
nobody's safe. Well, I know this is your podcast, but we didn't hear your predictions. So what's your let's go. What's your 2 conference?
So originally when I looked at it, and this is before the field was set out, I was like, it's going to be us and the Kings. But now with how
us and the Kings,
yeah, I thought that would have been dope.
Okay,
for us to play the Kings in the Western Conference Finals. But now that it's set like that and it can't be that, I think it will end up being probably us in Edmonton.
Again.
Yeah. For the third year in a row, because this will be our fourth trip, but Vegas beat us 3 years ago.
Yep.
So I think it'll be Edmonton. I want it to be Anaheim, just for like the memes, but it'll probably be us in Edmonton.
Yep.
And then I really do think it's going to be Buffalo and Pittsburgh.
Really?
Yeah.
Buffalo. Who do they beat to get there?
They'll beat. I don't remember who they play round one. Did they play Boston?
Yes, but who do they in the second round to get to the finals?
They'll beat Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
I think they'll beat Tampa Bay. I could also see
Tampa.
I could also see it being Buffalo and Carolina.
Yeah, that's very possible.
And I think in either of those matches, I think it's going to be Buffalo winning. I seriously do. Like, I think the writing's on the wall. I think history's fixing to repeat itself.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
We'll see.
That's how I'm going to phrase this.
Do you also? I know you said we can wrap up here, but one last thing for me, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better to play 7 games and then jump into the next series, or do you think it's better to sweep a team, have time off, and then play a series?
I think it's better to play 6.
6?
I think it's better to play 6.
5 ideal?
Like, I think it's better to play 5 and 6 and hope the other series goes to 7.
Yeah.
That way you get like a day or two.
Yep.
But it's not crazy.
Yeah. I think too much time off is...
I think your body slows down.
Yeah.
I think your body slows down. I think that was with the struggles with Florida last year. Like, I understand that they won the cup and everything, but in round 2, they swept them, or maybe it was did they sweep the Eastern Conference Finals?
Which one? Sorry.
Florida.
Florida in last year or
last
the year
year?
Before? Last year, I don't know. They didn't sweep.
They didn't at all?
I don't think so.
I thought they did. It may have been 2 years ago, but I thought Florida swept at one point and came in the next round and lost the first 2 games is the point that I'm trying to make.
Gotcha. Who did they... No, it was Florida's first time winning the cup.
So 2 years ago.
Yeah, Florida was up 3. Edmonton came back and won 3. And then Florida won in game 7.
Okay.
That wasn't what you asked, but...
It wasn't. Yeah, but it's okay. But yeah, I think 5 is ideal. I think... Okay. And I don't think 5 gentlemen sweep is ideal. I think, like, win 2, lose 1, and then
win 2.
Win 2.
Yeah.
I think is the... And I don't know if that's, like, partially OCD with just the symmetry of it.
Maybe. I don't think how you win it matters, but I think it definitely matters that you don't want to go to game 7. Game 7 is going to be the hardest game you play all year.
Absolutely.
So,
and if you go game 7, and then game 7 in the conference final, that's how you get so gassed.
100%. And I think, yeah, easy sports fan thing to say is we just need to go out there and take care of business.
Absolutely.
When the Stars, the person that needs to take care of business the most is Jake Ottinger.
Yes.
Not the best season he's ever had.
No.
Finished the season on a 5-game win streak.
True.
Playoff Otter is different than regular season Otter.
I think him having a kid.
I was just about to say, I think he's just mentally somewhere else a little bit, but he needs to lock the fuck in. Excuse my French, but he needs to. We need another 60 save game every single game.
Absolutely.
And
once you give the people your
goalies can't win a game, but they can help you not lose.
Correct.
So,
before we get out of here, why don't you give everybody your puck drops? What do you say?
My puck drops?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The puck drops. What you're saying? What do you say every time the puck drops?
Okay. So I want everyone to say this. If you're watching the game, this obviously won't release today,
right?
But for the rest of the playoffs, right before the puck drops, I said, "What? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Hold on, I got it." I say this. I told Wally this would happen. If he asked me a question, I'm gonna forget everything I ever say. But I say, "All right, boys, let's go. Win the faceoff. Win the game. Easy dubs."
That's it.
So
that's it.
Right before the ref pucks the drop.
Yep.
Drops the puck. Yeah. All right, boys. Win the faceoff. Win the game. Easy dubs. And even if we lose the face-off, easy dubs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, I guess with the conclusion of the podcast, when the face-off win the game, you know the drill. Easy dubs. Oh, that's what I said. You know the drill. Yeah. When the face-off win the game, you know the drill.
Nate, I appreciate you being here, man.
Appreciate you having me.
Really, really, really do. For everybody that's listening, as always, thank you so much for listening. If you would, please like, subscribe, leave a comment on the video. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. Let us know if you want us to bring on more guests. Bring Nathan back. We'd love to have him back, talk about more hockey. He also has quite a bit of football knowledge, too, so may have to have him in for some NFL stuff later this year. But as always, thank you guys so much for listening. As always, I'm Matt. For Ryan today, we've got Nathan.
Nate.
And this is specifically for my co-host, Ryan. Hail, Jeff. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day.
Go Stars.